For as long as I can remember, I have struggled with sharing my ideas. We often feel like we're not good enough, and sometimes we feel like nobody's going to watch. I felt this way for the longest time, and it still gets to me ever so often. In the book Show Your Work, Austin Kleon said, "It's not enough to be good. In order to be found, you have to be findable. And you can't find your voice if you don't use it. So all you have to do is show your work." This definitely spoke to me and honestly has been on my mind of late. Posting this video is a testimony to show the practice and work that I've put into it. So this is me attempting to share the habits that have helped me move a step closer to sharing my ideas. And I hope they help you too. The year was 2019, and I was literally just about to go on a festival run with my short film Daru Jimmy.
You have to protect your daughter. She's all you have left.
Award goes to Best Student Film USA.
I was super excited about the success, but I was afraid of what was going to come next. Little did I know that things were about to take a turn for the worse. Then, the pandemic hit.
Fast-breaking developments.
Half of those cases are ages 18 to 49.
I lost passion for everything. We were stuck indoors, and I was unsure of what to do next. So I started writing. I started journaling. To be honest, journaling helped me process my emotions. We often forget sometimes how insightful the past can be towards making future decisions. At the beginning of this year, I posted this video. When I was growing up, I didn't believe in mental health. Craziest thing was one day, randomly, like 2 years ago, I remember the pandemic had just started. I was taking a shower and I literally broke down and started crying. And I'm 26 now, I was 24. So grateful that that happened to me. And I truly believe that as a man, I didn't know how to control my emotions. I didn't even think emotions were a thing. And maybe going to an all-boys school probably didn't help. Since that day, everything has changed. My advice would be use those emotions and go into 2023 a new man. And if you really, really want to change, you have the power to do so. Collaboration has always come easy for me when it's not my project. My time in film school, working on production sets and running a creative support agency definitely helps. Sometimes I feel like my ideas are not good enough. Sometimes we often feel like our work will be judged. I asked a friend what she felt about collaboration, and she said collaboration can either be good or bad. Collaboration can sometimes make what you're creating feel like work, or collaboration can also be isolating. I think it helps to show others your work, but you want to make sure that you actually trust these people. I can confidently say that I wouldn't have made my first short film if it wasn't for collaborating with my classmates in film school. So on this topic of collaboration, I would say find your village, listen, and share your thoughts. So this is a tricky one. I personally hate feedback, but, and big emphasis on but, I also love feedback. And we all know that nobody likes to feel like their work is not good enough. Creative boundaries is a real thing. You can literally be stuck on an idea and think that it's good enough. I actually made a film in my second year of film school that I never finished. I was so in love with the idea that I missed all the loopholes that my classmates suggested. And when we got to the editing room, I realized that that was not the story I wanted to tell. And today that film didn't come out.
Do you like bacon?
Body full of you, Vanilla full of you, Vanilla full of you. Are you done talking? No, are you done talking?
Shut up, man! We need to freaking find a fortune and get the hell out of this house.
I still think this might be the wrong house.
I spent a lot of money and now that film is no more. Do I feel hurt by it? No. I think it's important to know that feedback can provide a lot of perspective towards the idea that we have. And the more feedback you get, the better your idea becomes and the better the result. And the more proud you're going to feel about that particular idea. So you kind of have to keep trying. Not seeing the film to the end, that hurt me a lot. But it wasn't the end of the world because I know I'm going to get to make more films. This is probably the most important aspect. When I started writing this script, I wrote a short list of everything cool that I wanted to film. The title was supposed to be A Notion Love Story. And as I was about to film, I asked myself, why am I telling this story again? I struggle a lot with following guidelines, and I see myself always moving towards my comfort zone. So for this particular video, I decided to write a plan. The first step was to write the script. The second step was, what will people learn in this video? And that's exactly how we got here. You're watching what having an action plan looks like. So whether it's journaling, collaboration, feedback, or having an action plan, there's one more thing that I want us to still pay attention to, and that is yourself, trust, and compassion. Austin Kleon said in the book Show Your Work, don't be a hoarder. I'm personally not super religious, but there's a particular verse of the Bible that sticks with me. Proverbs 3 verse 5, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own insight. And one of the reasons why I like this verse a lot is because building great habits, it doesn't start from the outcome. It starts from your identity. So don't hold yourself back. All the ideas I've outlined in this video are things that are helping me, and I hope they help you too. I think if we use them and trust that we ourselves are capable, we will go out there, create, and tell amazing stories. Repeat after me. I am capable of doing everything that I put my heart into. Hope you enjoyed this video.